Hi, my name's Tom, welcome to Quick Licks Weekly. In this lesson we're going to be looking at an Yngwie Malmsteen harmonic minor run. Here it is up to speed. So any Yngwie Malmsteen fans are probably going to recognise this lick. He tends to use this a lot in his pieces, and for good reason, because it sounds very cool. Yngwie was an enormous influence on my playing when I first started. Back when I first started playing, for me, like a lot of guitar players, it was all about the flashiness. That's since died down for me a little, but I still do appreciate his playing a lot. A lot of bad things have been said about his technique and his style, but I still have a very strong fondness to it, and there's certainly no one for me who can do that kind of neoclassical stuff as well as he can. He's definitely sort of for me, cornered that part of the market. So let's take a look at this fantastic lick. And again, I studied this early on in my playing, and it unlocked something very exciting to me when it came to improvising, and that's using repeating shapes across the neck in different octaves, in string pairs basically. So we're going to start off, and like I said at the start, this is a harmonic minor lick, so we're in A harmonic minor, or E super, no, wait, E Phrygian dominant, that's the name. All the different fancy names for the modes of harmonic minor, but essentially we're in A harmonic minor, thinking over E. So we're going to start on the upbeat on the 12th fret of the E, because the lick officially starts, but this first note's on the upbeat. So we're going to hit that 12th fret on the E, then 13th fret, 12th, 10th, then we're going to move to the B string, and that's 13, 12, 10 again, then 9th fret, 10, 12, 10, 9. And this shape, if you take a look at it on your guitar, is just going to repeat across the neck. So what we do is we find the octave of the first note, which is here, and play the exact same pattern. Now I'll talk you through that because of my terrible exposure in my camera. You're probably not going to be able to see my fingers. So that's 9th, we're on the G string now. G and D string is the second pair. So we're on the 9th fret of the G, up to the 10, 9, and then 7, then 10, 9, 7 on the D, then 6, 7, 9, then 7, 6. And then on the last two strings, the A and the E string, we're going to play on the 7th fret of the A, and then 8th fret, 7th fret, 5th. So then 8, 7, 5 on the E, then 4, 5, 7, and then 5, 4, and then to finish off the lick, I hit the 1st fret, and then open E with the E major chord, just to finish it off in his typical style. So I'm going to play that whole lick very slowly. And here it is up to speed. Now, one thing I didn't talk about is the picking for this lick. Yngwie is often touted as the sort of a bit of an alternate picking wizard, and a lot of people will argue that he always alternate picks everything and that's his style. Now, I use pretty much legato for all this lick. My alternate picking is not up to scratch, certainly not to play this kind of lick. I mean, if I... sounds very scratchy, it's not as smooth as I would like, and I prefer the sound of the legato on this style of lick. But if you do watch Yngwie's playing live with the, I want to say Tokyo Philharmonic, when he does that amazing guitar and orchestra thing, you get some real good close-ups of his picking hand, and a lot of the time, I would even argue more so than, more of the time than he's alternate picking, he's economy picking, which is where we're basically doing mini sweeps. Obviously he's very, very well known for his sweep picking as well. But yeah, he's not just an exclusive alternate picker. He does incorporate the Paul Gilbert sort of vein of, you know, picking 2 notes and then hammering 2 notes. He's a very sensible player, if that makes sense. He doesn't use alternate picking just for the sake of it, and he tends to mix up techniques a lot. So don't sort of get that into your head that you have to alternate pick licks like this completely. Whatever sounds good to you. Again, like that alternate picking sequence I did was very sloppy for me. It would take me ages to work on it to get it up to speed, and it's not a sound that I'm interested in. But yeah, try approaching this lick whatever way you feel comfortable, and the most important thing is getting the notes to sing out clearly, and basically, so whatever you're happy with. If you're happy with it sounding as, you know, slippery like it does with legato, then that's great. If you prefer it to sound really machine gunny and very percussive like it would with alternate picking, then that's fantastic, and that's something to aim for. But really, it's personal preference. The notes are really what make it sound like Yngwie's playing. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, then please rate and subscribe. There's more stuff coming each week, and hopefully I'll see you soon.